Let's talk about it, shall we? Is it about sexuality or is it about souls? See, my opinion of homosexuality, I don't have to agree with nothing, but I also don't have to judge. I've never looked at a gay couple of men and said I hated them. I may not understand or don't rock with what they do, but I don't judge them or disrespect them. You see, I've only lived by one thing. Let our children grow and decide. See, anything that you keep on a down low means that you're ashamed of it. Which means that a lot of times, see, it's not just about sexuality. It's about how, it's all about how they use that as another, one of the number one form tactics of depopulation. People have been fighting for gay rights their whole life. Obama passed Arkansas rights for same-sex marriage. When I go down on my social media posts, and I always run into these posts where, hey, my husband was a tranny, but he still loves me. Or, which one is the man, but we still love each other. Okay, fine. That's fine. But see, just like music, when you are a child and when you are a teenager, you're easily to be persuaded. See, it becomes the right to take other people's rights to learn what they love and what they don't love. You living your life through somebody else using sexuality. Is it about sexuality or is it about souls? What do the devil like? How many people participate in homosexuality that have a soul? It's not to be judgmental. It's to say, if we all can really live in this world and everybody do what they want to do, you enjoy what you like, everybody enjoys what they like, then why is it that they try to get the children before they even have a chance to understand? If that's really what it's about, free country, freedom of speech, and your right. See, that's why they have organizations in your community that do these child trafficking rings, crime organizations, where they all get together and they stalk one or two people in their community. Is it about sexuality or is it about souls? Because once these children become a part of these organizations, they agree to give themselves to the devil. Once you do that, there is no going back. That's a touchy subject for everybody. But it's not about what you like. It's about how you try to control what somebody else likes. People who go out of their way to show their sexuality, they're not that sure about it. They want somebody else's approval. We should allow God to be the judge, but we should also allow innocent children to live their lives without the direction of anybody else that's not showing them the right way. It's almost as if they hid the takeover behind sexuality. It wasn't about getting the rights of people to like the same sex. It was to get enough of it to where they could just take over the entire planet. Man, woman, and child will be very limited. You will be living in a world where you can't even tell what they got. You can't tell if you are in a restroom with a man or a woman now. When you go to a local bathroom at a restaurant. See, it wasn't about the rights for gays or anything. It was the rights in the initiation, in the beginning of the new world, where we all under one command and one sex. If you ain't abiding by those rules, 9 times out of 10, you are truly one of God's most powerful soldiers. You're not being judgmental. You are just following the true leader of this world. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are no judge or no jury. But all we ask is that you leave the children out of it. Because, see, it gets beyond just your right to be sexual with who you want to be sexual with. Because let's just be honest. There's a lot of STDs going on, and you hear on the news all around the world now, Houston and all these places with STDs. You can catch that stuff without physical sexual contact, right? But where does that come from? It don't necessarily have to come from anal. But what is that hole made for? And what's happened to it? Fellas, if you meet a woman and that hole is the same size as that other one, something ain't right. What man she been dealing with that enjoys that? I'm not saying he automatically a homosexual because he like to do that to her in the anal. But what I'm saying is, for a lot of people, they will not reveal their true preferences. That's just like transsexuals. It's not that they are hated. It's that a lot of them won't tell a man. And that's how somebody can be unalived. And that's happened before. It's all about giving people choices. When you take a person's choice away, you take away your choice on how they gonna react. You don't know how they gonna react, but you did what you did. So you don't know how they gonna react. You just did it. We all have to come to an understanding that if it's really about everybody living in this world together, then ain't nothing got to be pushed. Everybody can live their life and do whatever they wanted to do in the privacy of their own homes. But no, you want to plaster it on TV, and you want to put it in these children's faces. Then you have people with stature and money of 1%, they giving their sons operations and all this kind of stuff. It's about souls more than it is sexuality. Because once they join these organizations and once they choose to do these kind of acts, they have chose Lucifer. Protect your children. Protect your children. Because they start young. If we can connect to these children early enough, we can eliminate more children being born. And that is the objective of this world. God bless y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for steady rocking with your boy Double One. Out.